All right. Welcome to the Ruston Small Business Month podcast, coming to you from the Origin Podcast Suite. This month, we are celebrating the heart of our community, our incredible small business owners. So let's dive in with Miss Elanda from Elanda's
Hair
Hair
gallery.
Gallery.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking time out of your day.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It's
You are
such
welcome.
a pleasure.
You are welcome. What inspired you to open your salon? How long have you been there? And what is one of your biggest challenges?
Well, what inspired me to open my salon? First of all, let me put a disclaimer in there. I did not want to be a business owner. My mother pushed me to be a business owner. She always saw the leader in me. I've always been the one to try to hide behind the scene.
And she wouldn't let
But
that
no,
happen.
she pushed me into owning my own salon. I started off with a older stylist that was in that particular salon that I'm still in now. And she was getting ready to move back to California. And I didn't want to move anymore. And my mom was like, no, you're going to be a salon owner. And
So where are you from?
I'm from Ruston.
Okay.
I'm from Ruston, Louisiana, born and raised. Ruston
right.
High, Bearcat Bell, all of
All
that.
right. Go Bearcats.
Yes. So my mom, she pushed me, and I'm so grateful that she saw what was in me that I didn't see in myself
Yep.
at the time. And so I would say the challenges were just my vision was bigger than my pocketbook, if I can say that.
We hear that a lot.
So I wanted more money to have the luxury things, but my mom again, she brought me back to
Real gin.
to reality. It's like, listen, you're small business, you're just starting out, take it slow, see how it's gonna go, and then you start expanding. So my challenge, I would say, is just not having enough money to do what I wanted to do. That was
At the beginning.
in the beginning.
So how long have you had your salon?
I've been in business for 31 years, and I've had my salon since 1997.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, that is a
Not old
success story.
Yes.
No,
You're
you're
not
not
old
old enough.
enough
Did
to
you
have a
start when
business
you were
that long.
4?
Well, actually, yes. At that time, you have baby dolls, and you playing with your dolls, and you grow up, you kind of know what you want to do. So I would
So
say
you
yes.
did know that you wanted
I
to do
did
hair.
know I wanted to do hair. It was either that or going into fashion apparel.
Okay. Well, all right. That is really
Yes.
cool. So, so how do you balance your creativity side? So you're able to still like do your creative
Yes.
and run a business.
I am. The great thing about the beauty industry, you can be creative in every component. I'm creative with clothes. I'm creating hair pieces for women that are losing their hair. Creativity, the beauty industry is a spark for my creativity.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm able
it's
to
an outlet.
just, yes.
Yeah.
I'm able
Because
to be
you're an
creative.
artist.
I'm an artist.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
So, what is a misconception people have about owning a salon?
I would say seeing it that people think it's easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. They see the glam, the glitz, but they don't see what you put into it. They don't see that you still have to do your own content. If you're not doing your own content to bring customers in your business, you have to pay someone. They don't see that you have overhead expenses. You have the light bill, the water bill. All those things play a major part when you have a salon. So, they don't see what goes into it.
Yeah, and with inflation, I mean, prices have to go up.
Yes.
Is that hard for your customers to understand?
Well, I have a unique way of bringing in an increase for my clients. One thing I always try to, not try to, but always value them every time they come in the salon. My professionalism, how I treat them, that plays a major role. So I'm kind of unique when I go up on prices. I don't do it all at one time.
Yeah.
I'll just talk to them in the chair and say, hey, this portion of service might go up at $5 or $10, or I'll send out emails.
Okay.
So I don't do it all at once because I do understand that my customers, they play that same role that I play in my home. So, they're saving just like I'm trying to save,
Yeah,
even though that's my business, but I still try to find a way to do it.
A little bit at a time.
Yeah.
Yes, a little bit at a time.
So how do you, you've already kind of touched on the next question. It's how do you build long-term relations with your clients and staff?
I build a long-term relationship with my clients by going beyond the chair. Talking to them, not just keeping that relationship stationary. Being a part of their children getting married, being a part of birth, and being a part of even mourning with them if they've had death in their family. So I'm almost like the pastor.
Absolutely. It's so true.
Yes, I'm the pastor. I'm the counselor. I am all of it. So I love it. I love that part because that's me. I love to go beyond that because I want my customers to know I don't just need your money, but I value the relationship.
I value your friendship and the relationship. I've told the girl that does my hair
and your hair is gorgeous.
Oh, it is
Both
not
guys, the
anymore.
cut.
It's not anymore. She's been doing my hair since I was 18. I tell her all the time, she knows more about my life than probably anybody.
Yes.
I mean, who does your hair is truly like your counselor, your pastor, your therapist, like all of the things.
That's right. And when you go into the salon, it's a safe space.
It's a trust. Yeah, you have a trust.
Yes, it's a
so
safe
true.
space. And a lot of times customers may tell their hairstylist something that they wouldn't even tell their spouse.
That's what I'm saying. She knows more about my life than anybody. It is such a safe space.
So how do you keep a poker face when some things are, it's like, oh my gosh, she just dropped this bombshell on me.
Well, I hate to go spiritual on you.
I know, bring it.
But prayer is what keep me grounded.
Yeah.
Not that helps you not to get caught off guard because you're gonna have those clients that are gonna come in heavy. It's life be lifing. I put it like that.
Life be lifing.
And so I try to be in that space where I'm able to encourage them. That's what I'm called to do. I'm not only called to do hair, but I'm called to encourage women, encourage people.
Yeah.
And so that's the best part of my day.
That's awesome. Yeah. And I can feel that encouragement from you.
She's always been this way.
I love it.
She's always.
She may even encourage me at a boot camp. I don't know.
At 6 a.m. in the morning when we're all out there like, I don't want to do this. She still
like,
has that pretty smile on her face and that laugh.
And I didn't want to be there either. Yes.
Fake it till you make it.
We have Sharon Jackson to blame for that.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. She's such a jewel.
She is.
So, what role does the community support play in the success of your business?
Oh, my goodness. The community plays a major role in the success of any business, my business. Word of mouth plays a major role in how the revenue comes into my business. How you treat the customer. Is that word of mouth going out? Is it good or is it bad? So word of mouth really is the major component when it comes to the community because that person going to go and tell someone else. And so when that spreads in the community, it gives me a chance not only to service that client, but also go outside the salon because I'm here because of someone else know about me. And this is part of the community.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
so you put good out and it continues to come back in.
And I've had some times where I've had some hiccups. So when you have hiccups as a business owner, you have to find a way to fix that problem. So
speaking on that, what are some of the biggest challenges that you've faced?
Starting off as a business owner, in the establishment that I created, I have other booth renters in the salon with me. So you're not only managing how they work in your area, but you also have to play a major role in how you conduct business when it comes to other booth renters. And so there might have been some mistakes with the booth renter, but it always falls on the owner.
Sure.
Exactly.
And so just creating that space where you can resolve problems is a great way how you can be positive in the community. And so I've had hiccups on my own,
Sure. I
with
mean, human.
services. So I always try to find a way, you're going to have pros and cons, but you got to figure out a way to how to navigate through.
And make it through.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
How do you keep up with the ever-changing beauty industry?
I stay connected with other beauty artists. I go to classes.
Do you? You
Yes.
still
I'm an
continue?
educator as well. I
Okay.
have my own business inside of business of Elanda's Hair Gallery. I have my own product line. I
Really?
connected
Okay.
with a business partner of mine. Her name is Ned Robinson. We have the business of Boss and Beauty, where we inspire, motivate, and educate other stylists around the world.
That is
awesome.
amazing. Okay.
Yes.
Is there a link, a website?
Yes, it's a website, Boss and Beauty.
BossandBeauty.com. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good
Yes.
to know. That's really
Yes.
cool.
That is cool.
And you can also click that same link within my website,
Okay.
ElandasHairGallery.com.
Okay.
So we kind of merge our business together where we create solutions for women that have hair loss. We create solutions for women that are just going through that time where they need that one-on-one to get more education if they're a stylist. So we're hands-on when it comes.
You love that part of it?
Oh, I love
I
it.
bet.
I love
bet.
being around people.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's really
That's that is. I didn't know you did that.
Yes, ma'am.
That's really cool. What advice would you give to someone that's wanting to start their own salon?
I thought about this I thought about that because I try to be careful with my words. Our words are powerful. And so when I have someone new and someone fresh needing advice, like, Miss Elanda, call me Miss Elanda, what do I need to do? So the first thing I would say is let vision marry the legacy. Let vision marry the legacy. Without vision, you don't really have a business. With legacy, you won't keep a business. Because with the legacy, you want your business to continue to go further than what you've done. I don't have any children, but I always want to make sure I have a successor. I don't want Elanda's Hair Gallery to just leave if I ever leave this earth. I want Elanda's Hair Gallery, Boss and Beauty, to continue to flow in other areas that whoever take on our successor is, our legacy, that it can go on and continue to be, build on a better.
I love that.
let vision
Yes,
marry
so
legacy.
that vision marry the legacy.
Yeah. So take
It
your,
works
take
hand
your
in
vision,
hand.
It does.
what you want, and make sure that it
Yes.
continues to grow.
And so when you start a business, you have to have a vision. If you don't have a vision, they tell us, have a business plan. If you decide to go into the bank, my mom was my bank, so
She probably kept a good eye on that. huh?
yes, yeah, I'm sure she did. But if you don't have a family member to, help you in the financial area, then you would have to get a loan. So you would have to make sure that your taxes together. You would have to make sure that you know how to keep a balanced checkbook. All of those components play a major role in starting a business. If you're not good with money, then you're not going to be
Find
good.
somebody that is
Yes,
if
yes.
you want to start.
If you have the vision and you just don't have the discipline, then your vision has to be plain enough for that person that can run it be successful.
It's very true. That
good
is
advice,
very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what about the future? What are you still dreaming and visioning about?
Well, I love to travel. So I'm giving myself 10 more years in the beauty industry. I probably would pull back from the salon chair, but I'm still going to make my wig pieces and ship them out over the U.S.
Okay.
Wow. And if you want to travel, you can bring them. Not
Yes,
ship 'em.
that part.
There you go.
So I love to I love to travel international. I just love it. Everything about traveling. My husband and I.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
You're such a joy. Thank you so
Well,
much
thank you
for
so much
coming
for inviting
in.
me.
No, it's,
Both of you guys.
no,
thank you.
It's
It's been so fun talking to you.
no.
Now I'm
you.
about to go check out the website.
Yes, please,
Yes.
please check it out.
Yes.
All right. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you. It's good
Yeah.
to see you
All
again.
right.